Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So it's been a while since I've done an update on the 187 gallon display tank. 7.5 months since I put Frags back into this display tank. I switched out the rock. I put the Haitian live rock back in this tank and took out the Carib Sea life rock. And things are going really well. I'm getting some super fast growth, great colors with my SPS, so everything seems to be doing really well. There's a few corals, I've had some issues with some of the millies in the tank. I've got an alveopora that's showing some skeleton right now, so I'm like an SPS guy, not a big LPS person, so my LPS are kind of there as token corals. But just thinking about what's going on with that and the recession I'm seeing with the skeleton showing. Looking at my ICPs, I know that low zinc can be something that could cause light sensitivity with corals, but I don't have low zinc in this tank. So maybe it's because of the new coral pop fixtures that I have in this tank. I made the swap out a little while ago. So perhaps the par is more than that alveopora is used to. I don't know, but I can't really complain too much. In terms of other things that are going on in the tank, ICP wise, calcium just tends to run high, and this tank is running on Kalk washer and a calcium reactor, so I don't have as much control over that as I would running a 2-part or 3-part system. I'm running the bolus method on my Peninsula tank, and I will give an update on how that is going in a future video. But obviously with bolus, you can control the calcium, the alkalinity, and the magnesium. So I have a lower calcium in the Peninsula tank than I do in this tank. So, the one issue that I do see happening with the higher calcium levels is that I'm going to have a tendency for precipitation to form. And I do have precipitation on the bottom of my bare bottom tank. It's sort of a magnet for algae. So the cyano is been in and out with this tank. Not a lot of cyano right now. So if down the road I do potentially switch to bolus on this tank, that would be one reason to lower the precipitations and kind of attracting that reef funk. The other thing that the other reason why I switched to bolus with the Peninsula tank is because my pH started to become a bit more depressed than what it was. It was in the 8.0 to 8.1 range from the Peninsula tank. This tank right here has been pretty good. The pH has been elevated in the 8.3 to 8.5 range, so that has not been an issue. The bromine in this tank has been high, and yeah, so that's something that potentially could cause tissue detachment. I don't know if that's happening, if that's factoring into the equation with the alveopora receding, maybe. But I do have high bromine. I did have high bromine in my Peninsula tank, and when I switched to the bolus method, the bromine levels did go down, and my understanding is that Kalk washer could be a reason why the bromine levels can be high in a tank. While I'm making those observations, I can't tell you for sure what's going on, but those are certain things that I'm looking at. But yeah, overall, it's just fantastic growth with this tank. The aquapora are really thriving. Like I said, there's just a few problematic pieces that I've had to swap out with the tank. But for the most part, things are just fantastic. And I'll keep providing updates on the 187 gallon tank, and potentially if I do switch to bolus with this tank, I will certainly do a full video on that. But that's sort of a short update on what is going on. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Until next time, be safe and be well. Later.